Question and answer by L.G. Alexander. Lesson 5.
In a department store. Mrs. Jenkins is in a department store. She is going to buy a coat. She is standing near the counter. She is waiting for the shop assistant. A fat lady is standing near the counter, too. She is looking at Mrs. Jenkins. Now she is talking to Mrs. Jenkins.
Excuse me? Yes? Are you going to serve me? I want a coat.
I'm sorry. I can't serve you.
Of course you can serve me. That's your job.
It's not my job. I want a coat too. I'm a customer. I'm not a shop assistant.
Answer these questions. 1. Is Mrs. Jenkins in a department store or in a small shop? 2. What is Mrs. Jenkins going to buy? 3. Is Mrs. Jenkins waiting for the shop assistant or for a friend? 4. Is the fat lady standing near the counter too? 5. Is the fat lady looking at Mrs. Jenkins? 6. Can Mrs. Jenkins see the fat lady? 7. Can Mrs. Jenkins serve the fat lady? 8. Is the shop assistant talking to Mrs. Jenkins? 9. What does the fat lady want? 10. Does the fat lady want a pair of shoes? 11. Does Mrs. Jenkins work in the shop? 12. Is Mrs. Jenkins a customer or a shop assistant? 13. Are Mrs. Jenkins and the fat lady waiting for the shop assistant? 14. Are they going to buy coats? 15. Do Mrs. Jenkins and the fat lady work in the department store?